Okay, so here we go again today. We are going to talk about the right way to work with your spirit guide, or you could call it Duloa, because this is New Age Voodoo. Um, this is a practice that is losing the new generation rapidly. So let us start with this. If you grew up, let's say in Haiti, or you have Haitian parents, and they practice voodoo as a religion, you understand what I mean. You go up around people doing ceremonies and all kind of stuff. I'm not gonna be disrespectful to anyone way of life, what they practice and whatever, but you need to understand what you do, uh, you know, affects someone else in how they see things. So this is for you, the young people. Um, a true voodoo practitioner, uh, you are called upon to practice. You live your life as a voodoo practitioner. I don't call myself a voodoo priest or like a mambo because there's part of the voodoo religion that I don't practice myself. You're not gonna see me in a voodoo ceremony. You will never see me possess. Um, that is that's a no-no. Okay, and that part of it, the possession part of it, is what's scaring a lot of young people uh, to practice voodoo because it is truly very scary when you don't have any control of yourself and you possess, you rolling on the ground and whatever. So I don't like it, and the people that follows me, the young generation that follows me, and I teach them how to practice voodoo the way that I practice voodoo, uh, they are thankful because I teach them the way that I know. I am not going to say the way that I know is the right way. There is no right way when it comes to spirituality. So when you are selected, and whether you're young or old, but if you have not yet been selected, when the spirit come to you and introduce themselves to you, that doesn't mean you have to follow them and worship. You don't have to worship them. Okay? A lot of time that happens because unfortunately that's all we know. Once the introduction happens, automatically we start the worship and then you're excited. You've been introduced to your Lord, and you're telling people, whether it's Ogu, whether it's Ezeliso, you're excited about that. But that's not all there is to it. Okay? Um, I can ask anyone, uh, the law is not gonna, a lot of time people will say it, but it is not true. The law don't care about possessing you. Okay? When you open yourself up to possession, I am sure that the Lord that introduced themselves to you is not the Lord that possessed you at that moment. Okay? However, this is what's happening to you. When you are rolling over on the floor, doing whatever you're doing, the people that knows the Lord that was introduced to you automatically think the Lord has taken you, where in fact, and it's another spirit possession, but your Lord is fighting to get it the heck out of you. Okay? So, be one with the spirit that works with you, or your Lord. Going back to the introduction. So when the spirit introduced themselves to you, it is a personal affair. The name is to remain private only to you. Not even your mom or your dad needs to know who it is, because within that name is your power. Okay? You don't have to do like a ceremony, cook food, or have a party to welcome the spirit. The introduction says everything. Everything is already said. Prepare. The introduction to you is the celebration. Okay? So don't believe everything you hear. And remember, you don't have to practice voodoo the way that everyone else practices voodoo. You can have a good life practicing voodoo. A lot of times, like I said, the young people are running away from this way of life because it's ugly in a way. It scares people. Unfortunately, that is true. But it doesn't have to be so. Our young people will benefit greatly from practicing voodoo. They don't have to fear. The power is in your hand. The power is with you all the time. Let me say it this way. If you practice voodoo, you don't have to worry about your sons and daughters out there getting killed. The force is with them. And this is no bullshit. Okay? And you don't have to worry about someone trying to do some nonsense to you. The force is with you. It fights for you every day, every second of your life. It's not like you're gonna pray and wait for a miracle to happen. Shit happen instantly when you practice voodoo the right way. And this is why it is so scary. It scares people and everybody wants it. But unfortunately, a lot of time, people don't understand. A lot of times you fall into the trap and you practice the wrong way. I'm going to say it again. Voodoo is not a religion. There is no place for your statues, no place for your crosses, no place, for you to have all whatever you have on your table, the way that you do your altar. There is no need for that. I will talk about how you to do your altar the right way on an upcoming video, but there is no need. Voodoo is true power. Period. Next video.